your tax return's outcome will leave you in the best possible position. Call them today at 694-4184. Robson, Scribner, and Stewart. They're there for you today. Again, that number is 694-4184. Time is of the essence, so don't delay. 694-4184. Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Good morning. It's just gone 7 o'clock in the morning.
Welcome to AM Ocala Live on WOCA. And now, here's your morning host, Adam Micklin.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. You're listening to AM Ocala Live, WOCA, The Source, 96.3 FM, 1370 AM. Good morning, everybody. As it is now, 16 minutes past the top of the 7 o'clock hour, as we're beginning the first full week of this calendar month of May, with some changes that went into effect at 12:01 a.m. as the stay-at-home order has been dissolved and the executive order of 20-112 or some numbers like that lead to the phase one of the reopening for what is basically getting us back to some normalcy, right? And let's pick up right where we left off with that same frickin' word, right? Anyway, as we get you started this Monday, what a gorgeous weekend it was for weather, and it's leading right into the work week here. As we say, welcome for listening to AM Ocala Live. You're joining us. If you're back to work now and on the roads and waking up this morning, we're glad to be having you listen to Wake Up with me. That's for sure. As we're lining up a good show for you here, we got a good week, I think, overall, and that's important to keep things moving forward here and making it justifiably good as I come up with more crazy big words to figure out to say at 7 o'clock in the morning as I myself am waking up to get your guys' day started, waking you up. So good morning. As it is May 4th, as the corny joke of what they consider to be Star Wars Day, which I think is ridiculous, but may the 4th be with you, I think is the reason for that. Commercialization of a stupid word. But anyway, good morning, everybody, as it is May 4th. Beautiful weather for today. A little bit more warm than it has been, I'd say, from the span of what was Friday with some 70s. Or upper 70s, mid to upper 70s, with a little bit of breeze, to Saturday, a little bit of the 80s. Boy, we just worked right into it. Today, high of 90, as calm winds become a little bit breezier in the afternoon, about 10 miles per hour, but sunny, high of 90, and that's going to stay with mostly sunny skies into tonight with some clear skies, low of 62, so big temperature drop from what we see for the high and what we see for the low, which is some good sign there that lets us know that spring is still hanging around, so to speak, even though we got the high temps for the high afternoon. But for the rest of the week, we've got just a slight chance of some showers and thunderstorms for 20%. That would be coming Wednesday afternoon, maybe just late Wednesday evening, but after that, the rest of the week looks fantastic. 84 degrees on Thursday, 88 degrees on Friday. Lots and lots of sunshine here in the Sunshine State as this week, for the first full week of May, as it moves on through here. And again, we start to see ourselves winding up to get back to where we were before we had to all deal with this COVID-19 stay-at-home order stuff, and see what we can see happen with the week as far as the change goes for each of the phases, and see where we again end up on Friday. As we started the show for you last week, we were, still in it with the talks of when this stuff was going to end, and we saw where we came out on Friday with the idea of, having this lift or dissolve or whatever you want to call it. And with that, I know a lot of people were out and about this weekend with the beautiful weather, looking for stuff to do. And now this week, it's going to be more of the same. You can already see it on the roads. Do be careful out there for those who were considered essential and driving in the mornings to do the essential work. Probably used to having some more open roads and having some easier times to get through this morning type traffic. Well, now today you can definitely tell there's way more traffic on the roads, so do be careful for that. Has gone back to the expectations of having to plan just a little bit more time, if you will, dealing with the traffic and everything. So everybody do be careful out there. As like we said, it's Monday. Welcome to Monday. As we got a good show for you lined up here at AM Ocala Live. As we make our way to the bottom of the 7 o'clock hour, we'll figure out what we need to do to get the conversation started here on AM Ocala Live Talk Radio. As we will carry ourselves to the 8 o'clock hour, we'll be talking with Galen, of course, Life South Community Blood Centers. As we've heard that statewide elective surgeries will be able to resume today, which is some good news, and we'll talk to him a little bit about that and see how the weekend went for him. After that, at 8:30, we'll be beginning our news bits of news that you can chew, and within our news bits, we do have a call-in guest. We'll be Eduardo Silva, a write-in candidate for the 3rd congressional seat to replace Ted Yoho, will be our guest today, and we'll be talking with him to get to the 9 o'clock hour, and then at 9 o'clock we'll be doing On This Day in History, some dates that transpired on this day, May 4th, in history. And no, I won't be reading anything of the Rebel Alliance taking down Darth Vader and and any of that. That's fake history, even though it is Star Wars Day, so to speak. But anyway, after that, we'll be rolling with some good, fun, conversational stuff. And we'll have our phone lines open, 622-9622. At 9:30, we'll have Alina Williams in from Hires Baxley. Talk about what's the horizon or what's the expectations to getting back to having some community events within our county here in our city of Ocala, what that means for things kind of coming back to some normalcy, what that'll mean for some community events, and when we can see some of those events starting to come back and take place, and what avenues at which more of the guidelines will be expected of that. So, like we said, good show for you lined up this Monday as we welcome everybody, like we said, who's getting back to work, who's with all of the safety stand down dissolved and can kind of get back to regular, like we said, regular life, just trying to deal with, what's next on the horizon is trying to get back, like you said, into the office and doing certain things like that can get you to earn a paycheck and everything else. And like we said, see where we end up for this week, this full week of May. And as we have some warm temperatures and some sunny skies, that helps the COVID-19. As we know, I can't really do a whole lot in them temperatures outside, that's for sure, which is a good thing. So maybe that'll keep the numbers down overall across the state. We're going to take a short little break. You're listening to 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, The Source. And we are streaming live, YouTube Live, WOCA, The Source Radio. Take a short little break, and then we'll come back and we'll get this conversation rolling here at AM Ocala Live. Back after this.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Pals Ocala Auto Repair fixes all makes and models. Pals makes sure that your vehicle's engine, mechanical, and electrical components are healthy at all times. Pals team would much rather see you drive to their shop for a full checkup than be towed in for a complex repair. Give Pals a call today to schedule your next service appointment. 352-414-2984. What? A nationwide warranty, 36 months or 36,000 miles, whichever comes first? Pals looks forward to servicing you and servicing your vehicle. 352-414-2984.
How would you like to become more competitive, effective, and profitable in difficult times? For most of us, the answer is obviously yes. Wednesday morning at 9:05, Greg Kowalik, president of Rapid Deployment Solutions, will be Adam's guest to tell us how Rapid Deployment Solutions has helped Fortune 100 customers do just that through the application of innovative technology. It's software for the modern age. Again, that's Wednesday at 9:05 a.m. News you can use from the source, WOCA 1370 AM and 96.3 FM.
Sunshine and patchy clouds for today with a high 89 to 92. Mainly clear through the night tonight, low 62 to 66. For tomorrow, a sunny day with a high 89 to 94. Then Tuesday night, it will be clear and moonlit, low 64 to 68. Partly sunny Wednesday with a shower or thunderstorm spots for the afternoon. Wednesday's high 86 to 90. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Kevin Snyder.
Hello, I'm Mark Sears with Regency Printing. With over 10 years in the printing business, I know you'll find Regency Printing the place for all your local printing needs. Plus, I have fax services, mailbox rentals, notary service, U.S. mail, pack and ship, all at one convenient location, 2375 Northeast 25th Avenue. Just look for the yellow signs. Regency Printing, 789-6683. That's 789-6683. Regency Printing.
I'm Jan from Palm Garden. The well-being and safety of our residents is our top priority and at the heart of every decision we make. There are no visitors permitted in our center, but family members are encouraged to reach out by phone or Skype, Facebook or FaceTime. Everyone is screened daily and wears a mask. New guests are tested and quarantined for 14 days. The response to these measures has been overwhelmingly positive. Thank you for your support and partnership. We are Palm Garden.
We are proud to announce the Conservative Watch Hour on WOCA 96.3 FM and 1370 AM every Friday at 11 a.m. Hosted by Annie Marie Delgado, president of Trump Team 2020 Florida, and her co-host Ann Vandersteel with SteelTruth.com. We are serving a higher level of excellence, and we are the only program of this type in this market. Don't miss your weekly dose of conservative talk radio. WOCA 11 a.m. Fridays, 96.3 and 1370 a.m.
WOCA.
And good morning, everybody. You're listening to AM Ocala Live, WOCA, the source, 96.3 FM, 1370 AM. As we're saying good morning, as you're maybe waking up to get back to work now or go to the office at least to get work done and stuff like that, as we say happy Monday, as it is May 4th, the first full week of this new month of May, as we can take a deep breath, stretch, and enjoy the sunshine here as we've got a good weather week coming up and all that good stuff. As we're making our way to the bottom of the 7 o'clock hour now, when we come back, we got some good topical conversation stuff to get started and get this week rolling, get things going for you here. Let's get it started for you, AM Ocala Live, as we know that with the weather being good and things opening back up, it gives you some hope and some excitement maybe for something to look forward to in lieu of this weekend coming up, which is Mother's Day, which is good. So with that, I know that that comes next weekend, and that's something to shoot for to get to the end of this week and in being able to see ourselves enjoy something that we always recognized, which is the mothers that in the mothers in the world and stuff like that. So with Mother's Day coming up on Sunday and the weather we have this week and things getting back to open, I think this is going to be a good week overall. At least I'm staying optimistic to the idea. And with that, we say welcome this morning, AM Ocala Live. When we come back, we'll be getting the conversation rolling to get you through this week and get you started here with it on a Monday. as you are listening to 96.3 FM, 1370 AM. Remember, we are streaming live, YouTube Live, WOCA, The Source Radio, and we'll be back right after this.
News. I'm Chris Foster.
We are very confident that we're going to have a vaccine at the end of the year. By the end of the year, have a vaccine.
And President Trump tells Fox 100,000 Americans might die from the new coronavirus, but if we hadn't closed businesses and told people to keep their distance to slow the virus spread.
The minimum we would have lost is 1.2 million, 1.4 million, 1.5 million. That's the minimum. We would have lost probably higher than, it's possible, higher than 2.2.
More than 67,000 COVID-19 deaths in the U.S. are reported as of yesterday. Vice President Pence tells Fox he made a mistake visiting the Mayo Clinic in Minnesota last week, not wearing a face mask like everyone else following the clinic's policy.
I didn't think it was necessary, but I should have worn the mask at the Mayo Clinic, and I wore it when I visited the ventilator plant in Indiana.
America's listening to Fox News.
Here at Napa, we salute the frontliners going the extra mile to get us through these uncertain times. You remind us of what really keeps this country moving forward. It's not just parts and tools. It's people. And at Napa, our people are proud to be part of your community. So if your vehicle experiences a bump in the road, just call your locally owned Napa Auto Parts, Auto Care, or visit NapaOnline.com, because Napa knows how to safely support our communities.
How much money would you like to save just by doing something you're already doing? How about 40%? With Allstate, safe drivers can save 40% just by doing something they're already doing. Driving safe. That's right, 40% just by driving safe. Visit Allstate.com or call a local agent for a quote today and see just how much you can save when you drive safe with Allstate.
Not available in every state. Savings vary based on DriveWise and other safe driving discounts. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Pals Ocala Auto Repair fixes all makes and models. Pals makes sure that your vehicle's engine, mechanical, and electrical components are healthy at all times. Pals team would much rather see you drive to their shop for a full checkup than be towed in for a complex repair. Give Pals a call today to schedule your next service appointment. 352-414-2984. What? A nationwide warranty, 36 months or 36,000 miles, whichever comes first? Pals looks forward to servicing you and servicing your vehicle. 352-414-2984.
How would you like to become more competitive, effective, and profitable in difficult times? For most of us, the answer is obviously yes. Wednesday morning at 9:05, Greg Kowalik, president of Rapid Deployment Solutions, will be Adam's guest to tell us how Rapid Deployment Solutions has helped Fortune 100 customers do just that through the application of innovative technology. It's software for the modern age. Again, that's Wednesday at 9:05 a.m. News you can use from The Source, WOCA 1370 a.m. and 96.3 FM.
Sunshine and patchy clouds for today with a high 89 to 92. Mainly clear through the night tonight, low 62 to 66. For tomorrow, a sunny day with a high 89 to 94. Then Tuesday night, it will be clear and moonlit, low 64 to 68. Partly sunny Wednesday with a shower or thunderstorm spots for the afternoon. Wednesday's high 86 to 90. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Kevin Snyder.
Hello, I'm Mark Sears with Regency Printing. With over 10 years in the printing business, I know you'll find Regency Printing the place for all your local printing needs. Plus, I have fax services, mailbox rentals, notary service, U.S. mail, pack and ship, all at one convenient location, 2375 Northeast 25th Avenue. Just look for the yellow signs. Regency Printing, 789-6683. That's 789-6683. Regency Printing.
I'm Jan from Palm Garden. The well-being and safety of our residents is our top priority and at the heart of every decision we make. There are no visitors permitted in our center, but family members are encouraged to reach out by phone or Skype, Facebook or FaceTime. Everyone is screened daily and wears a mask. New guests are tested and quarantined for 14 days. The response to these measures has been overwhelmingly positive. Thank you for your support and partnership. We are Palm Garden.
We are proud to announce the Conservative Watch Hour on WOCA 96.3 FM and 1370 AM every Friday at 11 a.m. Hosted by Annie Marie Delgado, President of Trump Team 2020 Florida, and her co-host Ann Vandersteel with SteelTruth.com. We are serving a higher level of excellence, and we are the only program of this type in this market. Don't miss your weekly dose of conservative talk radio. WOCA 11 a.m. Fridays, 96.3 and 1370 a.m.
Are you a medical provider that doesn't like to settle for the same boring scrubs? Scrub Paradise in Ocala has a wide selection of top brand scrubs with embroidery available and the newest medical shoes and accessories. Every medical provider should look as great as the care they provide. Scrub Paradise is just off Easy Street next to Shoe Carnival in Ocala. Stop by today or give them a call at 352-873-4368. That's 352-873-4368.
Hi, this is Will.
And this is Wendy of Dex Imaging in Gainesville and Ocala. You know, we live and work in this community just like you, and we wanted to personally invite you to call us with any questions or concerns about your copiers or printers.
Like, how can I save money on my toner? That stuff's expensive.
In most cases, a complimentary workflow analysis has shown we can save your business 20 to 30% on printing cost.
Have you been kicking around the idea of going paperless? Are you considering a document management solution? Maybe you just want to ask some questions, but don't want to be bombarded by aggressive salespeople.
Give us a call. We'll be happy to answer your questions and show you how you can save money with our award-winning copiers and printers and our amazing service team.
Who, in case you didn't know, will be there in 4 hours or less to service your machine guaranteed, and we have a 97% first-time fix rate. Check us out at deximaging.com or give us a call.
In Ocala, dial 352-433-4090. That's 433-4090. Attention passengers for Flight 1370. The plane has been delayed at its departure point and will be at least 2 hours late. We apologize for any inconvenience.
Are you serious? It took us over an hour to get here, 2 hours going through security and getting our tickets, and now we have to wait another 2 hours.
Yeah, it's beautiful here, but we're inside this overcrowded airport all day because the plane is stuck in bad weather.
This is the last time we ever do this. When we get back, we're going to Ocala Aviation and getting our pilot's license.
Yeah, we've been talking about that long enough. It's about time we did it. Then we can just fly ourselves and never have to deal with this mess again.
Right. No long lines, no full body groping security, no baggage checks.
Not to mention never losing your luggage. Remind me again why we haven't done that?
Well, we're idiots.
Oh, right.
Attention all passengers for Flight 1370. It looks like the plane is going to be delayed a little bit longer. The airline has lost the pilot's luggage. Isn't it time you got your pilot's license? Call Ocala Aviation today. 352-861-7484. That's 352-861-7484. Hey, you've earned it. Call today.
Started in 1975. It's Yendel's Building Materials. Whether you're making repairs, adding a room, or building a house, Yendel's constantly delivers excellent service and top quality materials and many of the tools and hardware you need to get the job done. At Yendel's, they take pride in supplying their customers with new and innovative products. Yendel's experience in truss design, manufacturing, and component materials is second to none. 834 North Magnolia Avenue in Ocala, 732-3000. Stop by to experience the difference.
Sunshine and patchy clouds for today with a high 89 to 92. Mainly clear through the night tonight, low 62 to 66. For tomorrow, a sunny day with a high 89 to 94. Then Tuesday night, it will be clear and moonlit, low 64 to 68. Partly sunny Wednesday with a shower or thunderstorm spots for the afternoon. Wednesday's high 86 to 90. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Kevin Snyder.
WOCA.
Ocala.
morning, everybody. You're listening to AM Ocala Live, WOCA, The Source, 96.3 FM, 1370 AM. We are streaming live, YouTube Live, WOCA, The Source Radio. As we do say good morning here, May 4th, first full week of this month of May. Getting into it, as we said, we got a good show for you lined up. And with it being Monday, we thought, okay, with the weather being as nice as it is and kind of coming out of the flattened curve of COVID-19, a lot had been going around through the weekend. Let me know if you guys have heard of this. But a big topic that's come up, so to speak, is this idea that we've seen all over social media this past weekend, which is interesting, as they say here, just when you thought 2020 couldn't get any worse, now we have an invasive insective species with invasive giant hornets that have been spotted in the U.S. for the first time. This is just when you thought 2020 couldn't get any worse. Now we have giant hornets with freakish eyes and a venomous sting to add this year's long list of so-called worries. It says here, for the first time, Asian giant hornets have been spotted in the United States, specifically in Washington State, scientists say, as beekeepers have reported piles of dead bees with their heads ripped off. Yeah, an alarming sight in the country with a rapidly declining bee population that's already been brought up within the last few years. It says at more than 2 inches long, they're the world's largest hornets with a sting that can kill humans if stung multiple times. According to experts at the Washington State University, the giant insects are nicknamed, from our shock jock, murder hornets. Quote, they're like something out of a monster cartoon with huge yellow-orange face, says Susan Cody, a bee breeder at the Washington State University's Department of Entomology, as she said recently. And it says, how did they come to the United States, these giant Asian giant hornets, or what, quote, labeling them as murder hornets? It says scientists don't know how these giant hornets, native to Asia, ended up in Washington State. They can sometimes be transported in international cargo, according to Seth Trustock from the Washington State University's College of Agricultural, Human, and Natural Resource of Science. The giant hornet was spotted in the state in December, and scientists believe it started becoming active again last month when queens emerged from hibernation to build nests and form colonies. It says, quote, hornets are most destructive in late summer and early fall, when they are on the hunt for sources of protein to raise next year's queens, said Trescott. We said WSU's insider. It says they attack honeybee hives, killing adult bees and devouring bee larvae and pupae. Pupae, is that how you say it? While aggressively defending the occupied colony. It says here, quote, their stings are big and painful with a potent neurotoxin. Multiple stings can actually kill humans, even if they are not allergic. It says here to continue on. Now that they have been sighted in the United States, what should you do if you spot one? It says here, Washington State agricultural officials are asking beekeepers and residents to report any sightings of the giant hornets, but don't get too close. Its sting can penetrate a regular beekeeper's suit, and state scientists had to order special reinforced type wear. Now, don't try to take them out yourself when you see them, said the entomologist Chris Looney of the State Department of Agriculture. If you get into them, run away, then call us. It's really important for us to know of every sighting, and if we're going to have any hope of the eradication. It says state officials are asking people in Whatcom, Scandic Island, San Juan, Jefferson, Clallam counties to be especially vigilant in Washington State. It says, when are they most destructive? Giant hornets especially target bees between late summer and fall. It says the most likely time to catch Asian giant hornets is from July through October, when colonies are established and workers are out foraging. Says the Washington State Department of Agriculture said that traps can be hung as early as April if attempting to trap queens. But since they are significantly fewer queens than workers, catching a queen isn't very likely. So that's interesting there. So yeah, murder hornets. State officials set up traps and launched an app to quickly report sightings, saying just a few of the hornets can be can devastate a hive within hours. Bees pollinate plants, producing obviously fruit, nuts, and vegetables, and are crucial to the nation's food industry. Attacked by the hornets risks disseminating bees, which are already on the endangered species list due to their sharp decline in numbers most recently, which is a little heavy there. So if it's not one thing, it's another. So I think part of it is the idea of native to Asia, which a lot of people are tweeting and putting up on social media that what else can we get from Asia that's going to be forewarned as something something that's going to be something dangerous for the year of 2020. But yeah, so if you haven't heard of them yet, you heard them here, which is like I said, a topic that I wanted to talk about. Just from how much I've heard it over the weekend about the invasive giant hornets that have been spotted in the United States for the first time as the what they call murder hornets, these giant hornets. So there you go. It's kind of crazy. The worst part is like, yeah, they take out bees. They eat them. They rip their heads off. It's a little ridiculous. But anyway, we're going to take a short little break. When we come back, we'll keep rolling with some other stuff going on. This Monday, May 4th, you're listening to 96.3 FM, 1370 AM. Be back after this.
OCA.
Hi, this is Brittany from Mike Scott Plumbing. I wanted to take a moment to let you know that during these tough times, Mike Scott Plumbing is still here, ready to help you in every way we can. We know life doesn't just stop, and when it breaks, we know your plumbing doesn't just magically start working again. Mike Scott Plumbing is taking every precaution to ensure your safety by following and exceeding all the guidelines set forth by the CDC for COVID-19, as well as local districts. As an essential business, we are operating at full capacity to ensure we get your problem solved day, night, or weekends. We're all in this together. We hope you are all staying safe during these trying times. And remember, if water runs through it, we do it. 866-314-4443. Call day or night. That number again is 866-314-4443. Mike Scott Plumbing.
Hi, Matt Wilkerson here, your Verizon representative with news that will hum your car, make it smart and safe. How? With the new Hum device by Verizon. You can rest assured you're never alone. Flat tire? Lost? Accident? For $10 a month, Hum by Verizon has you covered. And I will come to you in Marion County to install the Hum for free. Time to call me at 352-528-0020. Are you ready to hum along? Call 352-528-0020.
Howdy, folks. RL here to tell you about Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen Silver Springs has been serving yummy foods and ice cream made fresh to order for 46 years. Their gift cards are perfect for those you love for any occasion. Our ice cream cakes are awesome. And as far as grilled foods, DQ does it right. From grilled chicken to our famous foot-long chili dogs. So come on down to Dairy Queen Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
Visit Southeastern Trailers today. We have new and used enclosed cargo and open utility trailers, along with built-to-order trailers. We service all brands of cargo and utility trailers, installation of hitches, wiring and electric brake controls, and installation of trailer accessories, with locations in Ocala and Ormond Beach to serve all of Central Florida. Call 1-888-622-1816. Again, that's 1-888-622-1816.
Veterans Helping Veterans USA. Call 352-433-2320. We help veterans and their families with limited financial assistance, counseling, employment referrals, and a food and clothing bank. You can help in making a huge difference in the veterans' lives we serve by donating food, clothing, household items, or direct financial assistance. All donations are tax deductible. Veterans Helping Veterans USA. 352-433-2320. Thank you for your attention, and God bless America.
Sunshine and patchy clouds for today with a high 89 to 92. Mainly clear through the night tonight, low 62 to 66. For tomorrow, a sunny day with a high 89 to 94. Then Tuesday night, it will be clear and moonlit, low 64 to 68. Partly sunny Wednesday with a shower or thunderstorm spots for the afternoon. Wednesday's high 86 to 90. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Kevin Snyder.
WOCA.
Ocala.
Good morning. You're listening to AM Ocala Live, WOCA The Source, 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, streaming live, YouTube Live, WOCA The Source. As we're making our way through here to the top of the 8 o'clock hour, we were just mentioning there the article that I was going over about what was pretty much all over social media this past weekend with the invasive giant hornets that had been spotted in the United States, these Asian giant hornets that actually decimate the bees. As they've been spotted in Washington State, and what to do. We talked a little bit about what to do with them, but they're big. They're about 2 inches long. If you get a chance to Google images of that, it's kind of crazy just how big those things are. But moving on a little bit, thought this was interesting to kind of to cap a little bit. It says 10 of the COVID-19 scams that are spreading right now that people are, so to speak, falling for. It says the numbers are staggering as the Federal Trade Commission says coronavirus scams have cost Americans almost $13.4 million so far this year as Google blocks more than $100 million phishing emails every day as criminals try to steal money and personal information. About 18 million are coronavirus related. It says scam websites pose as real things, collecting personal data and credit card numbers with over 40,000 domain name usage with the word coronavirus. And it says you have to be on alert. It says scam calls are getting more convincing too. In the last year alone, Americans were swindled out of what they estimate to be $19.7 billion over the phone. That number will only increase with the new COVID-19 tricks that scammers are up to their sleeves. It says here, the only thing that can make a pandemic worse is letting scammers and cyber criminals take advantage. As they say here, the 10 top ones that are there right now that people are falling for, it says number one is says here blood and saliva from COVID survivors. Says if you're desperate for immunity and searching around the dark web, you might find blood and saliva samples from a coronavirus survivor and wonder at the possibilities. It says, could it be true that these bodily fluids for sale in an online marketplace will bolster your body against COVID? Well, obviously it's a hoax. You'll never see the blood, and even if it was true, the other people's blood may be tainted with diseases and all kinds of crap. It says they also write with a new free-form newsletter staying updated about what specific advertised things there are. Now, it says the other ones, the second top scam is obviously that comes along with the stimulus checks, the expedited stimulus checks. It says most Americans can expect a small boost from the government, obviously, although the stimulus bill was slow to pass and even slower to make its way to your bank account. The best thing you can do is budget and wait. Well, you may receive authentic sounding email offers and phone calls to expedite payment or even increase the amount of the check. As it says, the IRS has a site for you to check on your payment status. If you're getting the, quote, payment status not available message at the IRS site, there are 3 reasons why. One is the reason that you did not file your 2018 or 2019 return, and the IRS has a special website to go to get relief. It says coronavirus stimulus, 6 reasons your $1,200 check may not be in the mail, as they say that maybe you've gotten to the point where you earned too much depending upon what it was, or you didn't file the recent taxes for 2018, 2019. And for the example also, too, you just started getting Social Security or railroad retirement benefits. They say you might be claimed as a dependent as to one of the reasons, or you or your spouse don't have the Social Security number, or the IRS has old information that can't allow them to get things updated and say to correct that as soon as you can. Now, those are the expectations as to some reasons why it might have come, but anything else that has to do within your emails or anything else that gets sent to you about expediting stimulus checks is a scam. As it says here, fake coronavirus miracle cures. It says quacks have been hacking fake cures since the dawn of time, and nobody wants to fall for the old snake oil trick. Still, it may be tempting to believe that the big pharma is suppressing a vaccine or that secret herbal pill that can lessen COVID-19 effects. Unless the advice comes from a healthcare professional or the Center for Disease Control and Prevention itself, then ignore it. The other ones that come through as big scams that they got listed here, according to USA Today, is the tech support scams. It says you're bound to run into tech problems working from home. Since you probably don't want experts inside your home to fix the problem, you may be at the mercy of online or telephone tech support. It says do not Google search a company's tech support line. Scammers are hoping you'll do this just to fall in their trap. It says make sure that the number you dial is real. Go to the company's official website and get the phone number from the Contact US section, or the Contact Us section. It says there are lots of phishing schemes out there designed by hackers who want to access personal information, commandeer your network, and a caller, as they say, a caller for the scam, as he owns a Homeland Security company, has happened before as it ends up doing it. So tech support scams are a big one there, as well as this other, what is it here? It says Zoom. It says here sextortion scams. It says with so many people communicating through Zoom and other video chats, we are now relying on our webcams more than ever. It says be mindful of any webcam you own and consider covering it up when it's not in use. It says a piece of black electrical tape will work well. It says you might get an email with a subject line that contains your password. When you open the email, a threatening message claiming to be from a hacker says that your webcam has been compromised and that they've caught you in the moment of intimacy, so to speak. Now it's time for you to pay up in Bitcoin, or else the hacker will expose you publicly. It says the password is one compromised in a data breach. Don't pay the hacker. Obviously, delete the email, and if you're still using the same password at different sites, change it immediately. Interesting. Some of the other ones are the, for example, government-issued online coronavirus tests. It says coronavirus tests are in short supply, and many people are eager to find one at certain times. It says the Food and Drug Administration recently approved the first at-home test, which is a nasal swab said to be safe and accurate. That said, if you find a vendor selling, quote, coronavirus tests online, this is almost certainly a scam. So you should always consult a physician before taking the test and follow the instructions carefully and closely. Some of the other ones that fall under it here are no-risk investments. If you're following the news, how unpredictable the economy can be at the moment, scammers look to strike with no-risk investments, phony small business loan websites, and lastly, donation scams. As they say, do be careful. Those are the top 10 scams that are out there during this COVID-19 stuff. Stay tuned. You're listening to AM Ocala Live. We'll be back right after this. We'll come up with Life South Community Blood Centers as we'll have Galen, and we'll talk to him a little bit about what's going on, how the weekend went. And after that, we'll keep on rolling. Stay tuned. WOCA, The Source, WOCA Ocala.
News. I'm Chris Foster. President Trump says a lot more people would have died of the new coronavirus if we hadn't taken steps to slow the spread, but also tells